My bruv,
What they do?
what they do, ski?
Really?
What's goody in the hoodie, man?
We back.
Let's resume episode 3, man. Shit, it's our
Back.
third week, bro. How you
Let's
how,
go.
how you feeling, man?
Hey man, as always, I can't complain, brother. I cannot complain. Everything good with you?
Everything great, man. It's another beautiful Monday, another beautiful episode of Let's Resume. So we might as well just keep resuming, right?
Let's resume. Let's get it.
All right, man. Well, obviously, as everybody knows, March Madness starts this week. Tomorrow, I think, actually, is the first round of games.
Yeah.
So we did our brackets. We did little brackets, and we wanted to at least present our final four and who we thought our winners were going to be of both the men's and the women's. You got any favorites or any players to watch for throughout the tournament?
For women's, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Right. Men's, I really don't have no favorite on the men's side. You feel what I'm saying? Like I gotta tap into a little bit more college basketball. That's all I'm saying.
I'll say for me on the women's side, it's probably going to be Juju Watkins, like from USC. I'm really interested to watch her game. I'm more excited about the women's bracket than the men's bracket.
I'm pretty
That's just my personal opinion.
I'm pretty sure most people are anyway.
Facts and just teams from the men's side. I'll probably just say FAU, right? Because FAU did do the damn thing last year. They made it to the Final Four.
Right.
So that is my hometown too. So I wanna see the hometown get it done. Shit.
Really? Really?
So
You
what's
want?
up? You got your bracket pulled up over there?
Yeah. Which one you want me to start off with, the men's or the women?
Let's start off. Let's kick it off with the men's.
For the men's. All right. So I'm gonna read off my final four. So I got Illinois and Alabama, and then I got Duke and Kansas.
Okay.
I got Duke being Kansas, and I got Alabama being Illinois. Um, and overall winning the whole thing for the men's, I got Alabama.
Boy said he got Bama.
I got Alabama.
Hey, I'm not mad at the pick. I know Alabama actually has a pretty solid men's squad, so I
Yeah.
mean I could see it happening, man. I could definitely see it happening. For my Final Four, I went with UConn and Alabama,
Okay.
and then I went with Duke and Tennessee. Right. I had Tennessee beating Duke,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had UConn beating Alabama, baby.
Mm.
And then I don't know. I kind of like felt I was kind of unsure on this one, but I took Tennessee for the win over UConn to win it all, to win the championship.
All right. All right. Those are. I'm saying those are some good picks. All right. I'm gonna let you kick off the women's show.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
actually, you want to go over Jazz's picks?
yeah, that's what I was just pulling up right now here. All right, let me see. Hold on. Go ahead. Go ahead and go to the women's for you, and then yeah, when I'll pull his up, and then we'll go back.
All right. So for the women's, I have Notre Dame and Florida State, and I
Okay.
got Iowa and USC. I got Iowa beating USC. I got Florida State beating Notre Dame, and I got Iowa winning the whole thing for women's, beating Florida State.
I would like that fairy tale ending. I really would, just for Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? Like, let her go off into the sunset, man.
Yeah.
Like with a national championship, I do want to see that happen. But yeah, man, I guess we'll see. For me, I went a little different. So for my Final Four for the women's side, I had South Carolina going up against Ganoza, and then I had Iowa going up against USC. I had South Carolina beating Ganoza to
Hmm.
go to the championship, and then Iowa beating USC,
Right.
and then come on, bro, South Carolina is too damn good. I don't know. Maybe my fairy tale ending might be true to say about them too, being that they're undefeated. They haven't taken an L yet, so
Right.
it's just kind of hard to believe that they wouldn't make it to the championship and not win. But hey, we'll see what happens. You never know.
Okay. So for women's, who you got winning again?
For the women's, I got South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Gamecocks. Yes, sir.
All right. That's a bet. That's a bet. Did you you got Jazz to jump?
Yeah. All right. So I believe this is for his men's bracket. So for the championship on the men's side, he has Duke winning it,
Okay.
right? Um, and then on the women's side, he has Iowa winning it. So he has the same finals matchup that I had, Iowa and South Carolina, but he said that I was taking it. And again, I get it. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be
Yeah.
nice to see that fairy tale ending for Caitlin Clark, but
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard when you're going up a great team like South Carolina, man.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like with the men's, I definitely was going to pick Duke at first, but then when he had sent his, I was like, nah, let me change my pick because I want to at least go different than him, especially on the men's side.
Bro, Duke didn't Duke just get like upset the other night by like a fucking trash ass team they were supposed to beat? I forget what team. I think it was like Thursday night, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we'll see what happens with the championship. But nah, man, I'm super excited to watch March Madness, watch the Final Four. We'll see what happens. We'll see if any of our predictions are right. And yeah, man.
Right. All right. Okay. So you want to do the weekend debrief?
Yeah, man. Let's break it down, man. We had a lot of we had a sub mid light weekend. There were some pretty big things or significant things I'll say that I felt like did happen. Um, I'm gonna just start with this one because I feel like this is probably the most significant one. Everybody knows on this show I am the Justin Fields advocator. I will forever be the Justin Fields advocator until he shows me why I shouldn't advocate for him any longer. But the Steelers trade for Justin Fields, they gave up a 2025 6th-round pick that would turn into a 4th-round pick based on playing time.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Justin Fields. How you feel about that? I mean, we did talk about it last week, so
Look, and it's kind of weird too because I'm pretty sure even when Justin Fields when they were talking about trading him, I think Jazz said that a team that he would put him with is the Steelers, right? So he's a Steeler, maybe not the starting quarterback for this year for the Steelers, but I think it's a good fit, and you get him for pretty much nothing. So I mean, I'll take it.
yeah. I low key feel like we kind of spoke that up, like into existence, low key, because that was a team that we all agreed that he could potentially go to. So, I'm not mad at it. I definitely want to see how he does next season overall in general. If Russell Wilson messes up, now if Russ continues to elevate and because like I said last episode, I feel like he's going to revamp. If he elevates, and I don't know how it's going to be with Justin Fields possibly playing, but if Russ messes up, I feel like this is Justin Fields' best chance to actually prove himself because he got weapons around him and whatnot. So
Yeah, nah, I definitely agree with that, man. But I think also too, Justin Fields can learn a lot from Russ, bro, and just like because they have a very like similar style of play. So I feel like Justin Fields can improve a lot,
right,
based on being there with Russell Wilson, even if Russ isn't going to be the Steelers' long term, successor at quarterback. So
right. Hold on. Oh, Jazz said he want us to show his bracket. Bracket.
we don't have the screenshots pulled up or anything like that. So we talked about it. But yeah, back to the Justin Fields thing. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good move for the Steelers, and we just keep it. That's how it is, man. So
Right, right, right.
shout out to the Steelers.
Shout out to Justin Fields. You feel what I'm saying? New team. Wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully he does good, but not too good, so I can get my money from T. Evans. Feel me?
That nigga ain't even gonna start, bro.
Facts.
He's not even gonna start. So, Duncan Robinson broke the record for the fastest to get to 1,000 3-pointers, bro. Gotta love that shit, man.
Shout out to
Big fucking dunk, man.
Definitely deserves it for sure.
I think he hit it pretty early in the game too. I think he took like his first 2 shots for threes, and that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Dunk, man.
bro. I just want to give like some type of appreciation for Duncan because he's really stepped up this season. Considering like last year where he was in a slump, you feel what I'm saying? And I was thinking about it earlier today, bro. Like Max Strus was really the one that was hitting most of the threes all last year. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And opposed to like Duncan. And I think Duncan kind of took that personal. And he was like, ever since, we let Max Strus go, he wanted to elevate and work on his game. So I'm really proud of Duncan and just seeing like the improvement that he's actually made. Even when it comes down to him not just playing at the top of the key, like he'll drive and go get a bucket now. You know what I mean? Well,
Yeah.
we didn't see that earlier in his career. All he was like was around was the perimeter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was very easy to defend. All you really had to do was take out the 3-point shot, and you got him. But I think also too, man, he's like potentially most improved player this year, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like just across the board. So yeah, he's evolved his game, and I think we're seeing a better Duncan Robinson. I'm actually happy we didn't trade him now, right?
yeah. I give him that.
All right, man. Damian Lillard becomes the first player in Bucks history to have 30 points and 15 assists. Holy shit.
Shout out to shout out to Dame Dollar, bro.
Big dollar, bro.
You
I'm not
know.
gonna go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think that was a super crazy feat, but I guess shout out to Damian Lillard. To be honest with you, I mean, 15 assists, that's a lot. 30 points, I feel like that's a regular night for him. But
Right. What I'm actually surprised about, I'm kind of surprised, but not surprised, is like I thought that somebody probably would have broken that record a while ago. Like I was thinking either Drew Holiday could have did it, Chris Middleton could have did it. I even went back and I thought like maybe Brandon Jennings. You feel what I'm saying? When he did play with the Bucks, I thought he probably would have did it. But then when I heard it, I was like 30 points. I mean, that's easy for him. But 15 assists and 30 points all in the same night. I thought either one of them or even Giannis, because I feel like Giannis he's actually capable of doing that too.
yeah, but Giannis gotta score too much. He don't got time to pass the ball.
Yeah,
Giannis like, yo, I gotta score. I don't got time to pass that shit.
no, but,
But nah, man, big shout out to Dame, man.
yeah. Shout out to Dame Dollar, bro.
This actually happened like right before the show started, but the Saints signed former defensive end Chase Young from the 49ers.
Yeah, I was surprised with that because I thought that Chase Young would have stayed with the 49ers. But now when I look at it, I'm like, I think that it was Chase's Young like best time to win a Super Bowl when he was with the 49ers. Because now with him going to the Saints, I don't even think that they'll even be able to compete to go to the NFC Championship.
Yeah, I think it was probably a money thing though. I
Yeah,
think some. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, me personally, like I would want to win a championship. I would probably take the pay cut if needed to.
hmm
But I mean, I get it. Some dudes, hey, get your money, bro. I'm not mad at it. So, and the Saints defense has always been solid, and
right.
defense wins championships. I think the Saints still got a lot of question marks around some offensive positions, but I still think I think the Saints could still be at least in the playoff hunt in that division.
In the playoff hunt.
So we'll
You
see
think
what
they
happens.
can? You think they got enough to beat the Bucks?
Um, I don't. I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, any given Sunday, but I don't think
Well,
so. I mean, I guess for me it depends what form of Baker Mayfield do we get back, right? Like, do we
yeah.
get the same Baker from last year that was playing lights out, or are we gonna get like maybe cool down version of Baker? Like, you know what I mean? I think that makes a difference, but we'll see what happens.
I also forgot about because Atlanta they got Kirk Cousins too.
Yeah. I think Atlanta's got that division, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they got that.
yeah, I think so.
All right, and then LeBron James announces he's got a new podcast coming with JJ Redick called The Mind Game. Episode 1 premieres tomorrow.
That's dope.
Yeah, that is. Supposedly, I guess it's just they're supposed to be talking about just basically like the mechanics of basketball, like the X's and O's, breaking down plays and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a film talk type show, which is kind of cool.
I think that's pretty cool because, like, for us being like basketball fans and whatnot, we actually get to sit and see what LeBron thinks about when he's playing basketball. You know what I mean? Like everything that he has to do, like maybe training, execution. Because LeBron is a floor general. He can read the game. You know what I mean?
And I think too, like it's cool to see because like you see it on TV and everything is happening so fast. So you really are like, oh, this is just reactionary. Like this is just like automatic. But it's like there's a lot of thought process and mechanics that go into it.
Yeah.
Especially on the defensive side of the ball. So I kind of saw like a little clip that they were promoting, and it looks like a dope show. So I'm gonna definitely tap into it.
Yeah, for sure.
And honestly, I would just never think that like those two would be a pairing on a podcast. I guess like I never thought that.
Bro, it's so interesting. Like now, just seeing all of the either retired players or just players in general just linking up together. Like you would never expect that. JJ Redick and LeBron James, or even like for example, I never expected even with the pivot. I never expected it to be like Fred Taylor and Ryan Clark and Channing Crowder. I never expected any of that. But guess what? Like they're good for one another, and they all three of them mesh. So
Right.
I'm curious to see how the episode tomorrow with LeBron and JJ going to be.
Yeah, no, it should be interesting. It definitely should be interesting, man. So, but yeah, nah, that's it for the weekend debrief, man. A little light weekend debrief, but we back. So Monday Madness, man. This is my favorite segment to put together every single week.
Okay.
We talk about the craziest stories that happened from over the weekend. So first one, I don't have a video or anything for this first one, but
Right.
Packers linebacker Devondre Campbell was released by the Packers after his comments about him and Aaron Jones. So I believe he was either on a podcast or like in a presser, and essentially what he said was he was just like, I thought that me and Aaron Jones were going to be like a centerpiece in building around this team. And I guess after that, the Packers decided to release
Get
him,
him up out of here.
which is crazy.
Can't be here no more. You going to talk like that? Nah.
That boy said no freedom of speech. I don't even think he said nothing crazy either, though, right? Like, I didn't think he said something crazy enough to get dropped.
I'm pretty sure he was just voicing his opinion, bro.
That's how I feel. I feel like he was probably just voicing his opinion for real.
Just his concern and like what the future was going to be. This is what we talked about before, and then boom, like this happened. Next thing you know, I get cut. You know what I mean?
Bro. Next thing you know, you try and go to the facility and your card ain't working. Your access code don't work.
That's crazy.
So yeah. We had Kyrie. Kyrie hit a crazy game winner. Did you see that?
Yes.
Should we show the people? Should we show the people that may not have seen it? I think we should, right?
Yeah,
I think we should. I think we should.
Bro, that's insane, bro. That was insane. And actually seeing it live time was even crazier.
Even Luka's there. He's like, "What the fuck,
bro?" Because Jamal Murray, like it was towards I think the last few minutes of the game. Right. I think like last 2 minutes of the game. Jamal Murray came down. He did his thing at the top of the key, shot a 3-pointer, came back. You feel what I'm saying? After that, it was Luka. Luka came back, hit another 3, and then I think what happened? I don't remember who actually shot the ball towards the end for the Nuggets, but all I know is somebody got the rebound. They went over to the other side of the court because it was a Mavericks ball. They inbounded that joint, bro, and Kyrie did what Kyrie did, bro. What a like damn near left hand hook.
That boy hit him with the hook shot, bro. I was like, yo, that shit was clean.
Yeah.
Even Luka was sitting there like, yo, how the hell did you just hit that, bro?
Bro, it's crazy because I know we was talking about recently about how like Kyrie being a great finisher and also like his handles, bro. That shot, and we done seen Kyrie shoot like game winners, good crossover move. That was fantastic, bro. That was
Definitely,
a spectacular shot. I gotta give it to him.
definitely, man. Definitely got to give him that credit, man.
Bah.
All right. Next we got so we had a jersey swap that happened over the weekend.
Kevin, you wild as shit. You wild as shit for that.
I'm not wild, bro. The internet is wild for it. Hey, man, I just take these stories from the internet and bring them to our show every Monday, baby. That's it.
You
That's
had
it.
to bring that one though.
This is hilarious, bro, because you know why? You could definitely tell both these, they definitely looked at each other and they were like, let's just do it, bro. Whatever. Let's just do it. So Grady Dick and Anthony Black did a jersey swap, but you just gotta see what it actually says here. Hold on, let me pull this one up here. Already, you can see the screen. That's the wrong one. Hold on.
I seen the video earlier though. That shit was crazy.
Hold on. I feel like this was Grady Dick's idea, to be honest with you. Nobody else. All right, so here it is.
Anthony Black and Grady Dick. One from Arkansas, the other from Kansas. Exchanging jerseys.
I think that's going to go down as one of the most classic jersey swaps of all time.
I mean, yeah, it
One of the
probably
most classics.
will.
Like, that shit is hilarious, bro.
Bro, that Jesus Christ, Tevin. Jesus Christ.
That
Where
shit
did
was
you,
hilarious.
bro? Where did you find that at?
Honestly, bro, again, I was just on the internet this weekend, bro, and I came across that shit. And I was just like, yo, this got to go on Monday Madness, bro.
Bro, that's
This got to go on Monday Madness.
that's insane.
Oh, man, but that's it. That's it for Monday Madness, man. That's all the madness from the weekend.
All right, man. So we got Monday Night Showdown. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of games that we're gonna actually go through. Let's save Miami for last, but let's do Cavs versus Pacers. Who do you think will win that one?
I need the Cavaliers to win. I need the Pacers to lose every single fucking game moving forward, so that way we can move ahead of them and get out of this bubble. Or not the bubble, but the play-in. You know what I mean?
That's a great answer, and I agree with you too.
Yeah.
100% agree with you.
So Cavs, I don't care how much you win by. You can win by 1 point. You can win by 30 points. It don't matter to me, bro. Just
knock
win.
the Pacers off.
Just
we
win.
need it. As Miami Heat fans, we need it.
Yeah. But I mean, I will say though, Cavs are playing great basketball right now. Pacers are playing great basketball. Halliburton always. I don't know. Is Donovan Mitchell back yet? I don't think he is he?
Let me just double check, bro.
Because I'm kind of curious. Because if they're still, I think they're in like 4th right now in the East or something like that.
Yeah,
but I heard Max Strus been balling out too lately. So
bro, I think the Pacers gonna win tonight, bro. Because Mitch is out, Strus is out, and Evan Mobley is out.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna live on a prayer. We're gonna hope the Cavs win, but it sounds like the Pacers might take that one.
Yeah.
But hey, man, you never know, man. Sometimes the bench players, they're hungry. They got to show out a little bit too, so they might bring it tonight. So we'll see.
That's a fact. All right, man. So next we got the Knicks versus the Warriors. What you thinking?
I'm gonna go. Damn, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go the Warriors. I don't think the Knicks are built like that, bro. Don't let us, New York Knicks, do not let us see you in the playoffs.
I think the Knicks are nice, bro. I think the Knicks.
But are you seriously worried about the Knicks though? You worried about the Knicks in the East?
No, I'm not worried about the Knicks. No,
I'm not worried about the Knicks in the East.
Only Boston for in the Bucks.
Milwaukee, I'm like 50-50 on Milwaukee. Probably 51-49.
51-49.
Yeah.
With the Bucks.
Yeah, with the Bucks, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can see that, bro. I can see that. Because we've always played good against the Bucks, except that one season in the playoffs.
Nah, absolutely. So, but yeah, man. So what? We got one more game tonight too, right?
Yeah, so we got the I forgot my pick. So I'm gonna pick the Warriors. I'm gonna pick the
Yeah,
Warriors.
Warriors.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the Warriors. Yeah. So last game that we got is Heat versus the 76ers tonight. Now, before we actually do that, let me read off all the injuries that we got.
All
Right.
right.
So Jimmy's ruled out due to a foot contusion. Right. Tyler Hero's out. Baby Joker's out. Kevin Love is out. Tobias Harris is out for the 76ers, and Joel Embiid is out. So, how do you think we should start? Like our starting five, and what do you think is going to be the outcome?
All right. Starting five: Terry Rozier.
Okay.
I'm starting Dunk. I'm probably starting Triple J.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay.
And shoosh. I'm between like Caleb, or maybe this is the night you try and give Thomas Bryant a chance to start, man.
Okay.
Thomas Bryant's been playing really great defense, or Highsmith at that power forward position, or Highsmith.
Okay. Now, my question is, who's gonna cover Tyrese Maxey? As feel like Jay said Sixers is gonna win, of course.
Of course, yeah. Who you said who's going to cover Maxey?
Yeah. Now, can I just say this?
Yeah.
I was going to say that I feel like Triple J should cover Maxey, right?
I like that.
Only because I don't think that Duncan can keep up with Maxey. Maxey got a lot of speed, right? I think that Triple J can potentially slow him down just a little bit. Not completely, but enough to the point where it's like he can I guess stop him from making too many shots, playing good defense, you know what I mean? Duncan, I feel like he could just get lost in transition because Maxey is that fast.
Yeah, he is. And Duncan really isn't that fast laterally. Like he's really not.
Defense. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Even Terry Rozier. I know Terry Rozier is not really known as a defensive player, but I think he's been playing better defense as he's been on our team, bro. Because you got to play defense if you're playing with us.
For sure.
So,
I agree with that. So I would say Terry Rozier, Triple J, Dunk. I like the Thomas Bryant thing, and Bam, because Joel is not there, and Tobias Harris, he's out too.
Yep.
So I think that'd be cool though.
Yeah, man. But I think we should get this win. If we don't get this win, then again, bro, it's just back to I don't know, man. Do we really not want to have to like in my opinion, I think we should try and avoid the play-in tournament as much as possible. That's extra rest time, and that's extra games we don't got to play.
Right.
We're a game and a half behind the Pacers. If we can't win tonight, then I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's gonna be difficult, bro.
It's like being a Heat fan is such a roller coaster ride.
Bro, all of this Heat slander for what? For what?
That's because that's all he knows how to do. It's okay.
Bro, it's not Jazz, it's Darwin too.
Oh, is Darwin in here? Oh, he's on Instagram.
Yeah.
Bro, it's just a roller coaster because it's like we play great one night, we play all right the next night, we play like champions one. Like, make up your mind, guys.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. All right, well, since we already talking about Miami Heat, we might as well go ahead and get into our Sizzle Heat Sizzle segment.
Let's go.
Let's get it. All right, so you want to recap with the Pistons versus the Heat?
Yeah, so obviously we won Sunday. We beat Pistons by 3 points. Bam with the big 3-point game winner,
Yeah.
which is like crazy because Bam doesn't really shoot 3-pointers at all.
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling too when he shot that. I was like, oh yeah, that's going in.
Yeah.
But we played a solid game, man. I will say this about the Pistons. Like I know, granted, they are one of the worst teams in the NBA right now.
Right.
They do play hard basketball, bro, and like they don't make it easy. And look, that's why Friday night, we beat them by like 15, 20 points, and last night we beat them by 3 points. So it's like it is what it is. Like
Right. Yeah. No, I agree with you, bro. I think Miami, we played pretty good basketball yesterday, especially with the fact that we didn't have that many not yesterday, but the day before. We didn't have that many players playing for us. You know what I mean? So shout out to Miami for that win because we needed it. You know what I mean? One of the questions that I do have for you, bro, is should Coach Spo start prepping Bam to shooting more threes going into the playoffs?
No,
You don't think so?
no, just let them happen when they happen. That's not a part of your game, bro. Don't make it a part of your game. It's not a part of your game. Do what you do best. Do what you do best. That's dominate the boards, bro.
I'm kind of against that a little bit, kind of, sort of. I feel like he should definitely take maybe like four or five threes. Just try it.
A game?
Just trying it.
You're wilding, bro.
I'm just saying. Okay, you could call it a hot take or a wild take. We could call it a wild take.
Bro, that shit is wild.
All right, it could be a wild take. I say he should keep practicing shooting threes, bro.
Look, he should keep practicing by any means. He should not do them in the game, though. At all.
Bro, don't be surprised if Bam starts trying to shoot threes during the game like 4 or 5 times. I said it here first.
All right. If you say so. If you say so, buddy.
All right. So lastly, what seed do you believe we will finish at?
I want to say probably like 7, 6, somewhere around there.
6 seed.
Yeah, 7, 6.
I was gonna give us a 6 seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna give us a 6 seed. Really just based off of our schedule too. Let me see.
And only because that's where we've been hovering around the last like month and a half is like that little 5, 6, 7, 8 range. So
yeah. So that's what I ain't trying to play. Oh, here we go. All right, so we got the 76ers tonight, of course. Cleveland, Pelicans, Cleveland again, Golden State, Portland, Washington. And that's literally going into April. And then we got a couple games in April. So we got the Knicks, 76ers again, Houston, Pacers, ATL, Dallas, and Toronto twice.
Like, come on, bro. There's no reason why we shouldn't be able to at least get to 5 with that schedule.
Facts.
No. So,
all right. So that's our Sizzle He Sizzle segment. The next segment that we got is my favorite segment. It's the brownie point segment. You feel what I'm saying? I got a couple of names up here that we just gonna run off, and you give me your brownie points, and then I give you mine. That's cool.
That's cool, man. Let's get it.
All right. So Duncan Robinson, 30 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists.
I'm gonna give him the 3 because that's the game where he broke the record for first person with fastest 1,003. So 3 brownie points for Dunk.
I'll give Dunk 3 brownie points for that as well because he had a hell of a game, bro. Then on top of that, Dunk don't be getting like 30 all the time. So,
exactly.
Yeah, I'll definitely give it to Dunk. All right, so the next one we got is Luka. Won against the Nuggets, 37 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists.
I'm gonna give him 2 brownie points because, like I said last week, I think this is kind of like granted, this is crazy. This is a regular thing for Luka, but it's like a regular thing. So I'm like starting to get numb to it. You know what I mean? It's not as impressive anymore.
Yeah, I feel that. I'll give Luka 1.
Wow! Whoa! He gave him.
I'll give him 1 because he does this, like you say, he does this all the time, bro. And I'm not gonna constantly keep giving Luka. If you giving him 2, I'm gonna give him 1. I'm just gonna be a little bit different on it.
If it was another triple double, then I would have gave him the 3. But
I feel it. All right. LeBron James, 40 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists.
30. The old man is putting in work. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
You're giving him 30 brownie points.
Oh, my bad. See, I got so excited. 3. He
Yeah.
deserves 30, though. Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, bro. Regardless, even though LeBron lost, to be 40 years old and still give people 40 points, you feel what I'm saying?
Impressive.
Like, yeah, that's pretty dope. Sabonis, 21 points, 14 rebounds, and 2 assists.
I'm gonna give him 2. I'm gonna give him 2 brownie points. Sabonis is literally a rebound machine.
Yeah.
He's a walking double-double too. I didn't realize that until just like recently.
Sabonis is tough. And that, you feel what I'm saying? That was another one of the key players last year that I was really paying attention to for the Kings, bro. Outside of Fox and Malik Monk. But Sabonis is real tough. And he's a walking bucket. For real.
Crazy.
All right. Steelers organization acquiring Justin Fields and Russell Wilson.
I'm gonna give him 2 brownie points for that.
2 brownie points.
I think it's a smart move, right? You basically get 2 quarterbacks for absolutely nothing. So I mean, can't really lose there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. When I was thinking about the question, I was gonna say 2 brownie points as well. I think that this is pretty cool. I can't give them the full 3 because I don't know how this is really gonna play out. You know what I mean? But once the season goes on, we'll actually see what they're actually capable of. So I agree with you. I give the Steelers organization 2 brownie points. All right. Bam's game winner. What you giving them?
3 brownie points for the 3.
3 for 3.
3 for the game winning 3, baby.
3. Okay. Same. Because again, we don't be seeing Bam do stuff like that. For real. And he hit a game winner on top of that. So yeah, I definitely give Bam 3 brownie points for sure. And lastly, Kyrie's game winner against the Bucks.
I'm gonna give it a 3 too. I'll give him 3 brownie points. Only because it was a floater. If it was a regular like little pull up shot, all right, I'll give him the 2. But like, come on, bro, like the hook shot, like he fucking like, come on. I love it. So I'll give him 3.
I agree with you, bro. I originally, like, when I seen it, I was like, it's tough, but let me go back and see Kyrie's highlights of like game winning shots and whatnot. And I tried to compare it between all of them, and I was just like, nah, that Kyrie left hook shot was tough. So I agree with you. I gotta give Kyrie the 3. Yep, gotta give Kyrie the 3. All right, so that was brownie point segment. Time to hop into resume or snub.
Let's go. What are we doing? Are we resuming? Are we snubbing it? Is it safe to say that Wemby will win Rookie of the Year? Are you resuming it or snubbing it?
I'm gonna resume it, bro.
It's hard not to, right? It's kind of hard not to.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like I'm not really hearing too much from any of the other rookies. I mean, Chet, I'm not going to take anything away from Chet Holmgren. You feel what I'm saying? But I hear Wemby a little bit more outside of Chet. Originally, I'm not going to lie. This might be my Miami Heat fanboy coming out. I did think that Triple J had a chance of actually winning that joint. But then, like, you know, after 2 months, it's just like that's when it kind of slowly started to die down. And I think it happened like probably after that injury that he did.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. I think it was the injury that kind of messed him up a little bit. Wemby is slowly turning into a walking double-double too, bro. I'll give him that. So
I think he's averaging like 20 points so far, 20 points a game.
So that kind of leads into my next question that I just kind of thought of off the top of my head, right?
What's up?
Has Wemby lived up to the hype?
Mm.
The hype was high, bro. The hype was high.
Is he living up to the hype? I don't know, bro.
It's a tough one.
I don't know.
That's a tough one.
I feel like he's starting off good. I definitely feel like he's starting off good. I gotta resume or snub it.
Yeah, you gotta resume or snub it, bro. Has Wemby lived up to the hype yet?
I'll resume it, bro.
You're gonna resume it.
Yeah, I'll give him resume, bro. I'll give him resume. He's tough, and he's doing something that tall centers like that don't be doing.
Don't do. I feel you. I might be a little controversial here, and I'm not saying this in a bad way. Not saying this in a bad way.
What's
I'm
up?
gonna snub it.
You
I'm
say
gonna
it?
snub it, and I'm not saying that Wemby hasn't lived up to some type of hype, right? But
Mhm.
like, bro, the way they were talking about this man coming into the league and just coming into this past off season, and he was the next greatest thing, the next biggest thing. And granted, I didn't expect to see that in a rookie year. I think he's done very good for his rookie year.
Right.
Obviously, he's literally about to win Rookie of the Year. Um, I would have liked to see a little bit more though, a little bit. You know, maybe trying to make a push, get the Spurs to the playoffs. You know what I mean? Yeah, I just wanted to see a little bit more. That's it.
I mean, it's still the beginning. You feel
It
me?
is.
I feel like when it comes down to like players that are really hyped up, once they come into the league, you got to give them time to grow, bro. Like I said before, I'll give him like a good like 4 to 5 years, if not 6, to make like a good push. But if he don't make a good push or like a big impact in the NBA, just based off of his name and the hype in his game as well, then yeah, it's a dub, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta snub it.
agreed. All right, so this is the last one. Did the Steelers kind of mess up by committing to Russell Wilson as their starter after trading Justin Fields? Because they did come out and say that Russ is our starter.
Yeah, I think they did.
I think so too. I think they should have let him fight for it, man.
Yeah,
Like even if you did know that you wanted Russ to be your starter full time, like
Yeah.
don't say it right after. I guess you trade for, your backup. But
yeah, I feel like they made a mistake with that. I agree with you. They should have at least fought for it. Because you feel what I'm saying? You got to gauge where both quarterbacks is truly at, and who's going to be able to actually lead the team. You know what I mean? Because you could say Russ is going to be the starter, but if he gets out there and he can't lead the team, you feel what I'm saying? Then that's just a bad look on you.
fast.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that should have been handled like just early in this off season. You know what I mean? Just have both quarterbacks try out, see who's the better fit for the team. Whoever's better will start. Whoever's not, they'll be on the bench.
Absolutely. Because my thing is like, what if in training camp, mini camp, OTAs, all these things that they do to get prepared, you're watching these two and you're like, damn, we kind of do like Fields a little bit more at this point. Like, damn, and we kind of fucked up. We can't. I mean, you can retract on whatever you want to say, but you kind of look like indecisive as far as just like leadership, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
But hey, man, I'm not an NFL head coach. I'm not an NFL GM. I'm sure they know what they're doing, but I probably wouldn't have done that.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see going into next season.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now I got a question for you. How long do you think it's going to be until or maybe if Russ gets benched?
If Russ gets benched, it'll
Yeah.
probably be like around week 6 or 7, I would imagine.
I was going to say week 5.
I feel like they would still want to try and give him a chance. I think they still want to try and give him an opportunity.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll probably say, like, yeah, like I said, 6 or 7. But, I mean, if he plays good, I mean, I think he'll just, keep the starter for the year and just let Justin Fields work. Let him do his thing.
Yeah. I feel that.
So, all right, man. Well, is that another episode in the books?
Episode 3.
Episode 3, man. Hey, man, y'all tune in. SATs, episode 66 this week.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.